Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your likes, shares, and subscriptions. And don't forget to click the bell so that you can get notifications when I do upload new videos. It's almost midnight here in Texas, and I am going to take all my decks out and charge them with this pre-full moon energy. To me, it's already a full moon. You know, it is what you believe. Believe what you want to believe. Use your own discernment. But the energy is really strong, and the moon is right over my home, and I actually have my crystals all outside charging right now. I'm super excited, and again, as much as I can get the downloads of information and interpret and discern them and communicate them to you, that's what I feel like I'm here to do. So thank you so much for believing in me, believing in my channel, and also letting me know what resonates with you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We have the Queen of Pentacles, followed by the Hermit and the Fool card. Someone possibly is kind of rethinking about their intentions, and right now with the time of this full moon energy going into Cancer, right now it's currently in Gemini. Okay, and Gemini rules a lot of the twins, thinking, analyzing, what you want to do, maybe multitasking as well, trying to do two things at once. And I feel like this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this is also the Capricorn Sagittarius energy now too, because we just left Sagittarius Sun, and now we're moving into Capricorn. So this is a really strong energy right now, and this is a current energy. This is December 12th to January 8th. This is you kind of resetting your intentions, making sure that they are can get off the ground, basically, making sure that they're realistic, making sure that they're fair, making sure that they're going to be something for the greater good of yourself and others. Okay, so maybe taking on this Virgo energy of the Hermit, to kind of sit on the top of a mountain, kind of looking down, looking at the path, wondering where you're going to go before you take the leap of faith, before you start on a new endeavor, making sure that the path is truly what you want to be on. This is a chance. There's always free will. You can sit up there on top of that mountain as long as you want, or you can take that leap whenever you want. Okay, so I feel like a lot of people right now are really just trying to get in tune with their higher self, with their through meditation, through dreams, maybe through working with healers and other people that can help you discern information that you've been getting, or just feelings that you've been getting. But I really feel like this is you really taking that final look at things, especially with that Gemini energy, evaluating things, analyzing things, and just making sure the path that you want to go on is for sure the path that you are meant to go on. Okay, this is a time to get that type of information and ask your guides, ask your support squad, whoever you believe in, or even just your higher self if you are connected and you are great at meditating and receiving messages and being able to know what's yours versus what someone else's. But this is the time for you to quiet your mind, maybe some solo time or isolation from other people, so that you can basically discern what is your information and what is others, what other people want you to do and what you want to do. But I feel like someone is really going to take this leap of faith regardless, whether it be in your relationships or whether it be in a career, or just in a new life. Kind of like with the butterfly, you've been in cocoon mode, and now you see the butterfly is just like you're about ready to spread your wings. Okay, so this is really good right now. It's a really positive energy right now, and we are in the magnetic energies right now with the moon and Cancer energy. Cancer is like the turtle. Sometimes it's like your home. This could be dealing with maybe moving as well, because there's a lot of action going on. It's like analyzing situations, and then there's action. Okay, so someone is about to make some big moves. Okay, that coming off that cliff, those are big moves. Okay, then you have Two of Cups, Six of Cups, Three of Wands in reverse, Three of Swords in upright, and then you have the Ten of Wands in reverse. So I feel like someone's kind of coming to a truce or a reconciliation. This is a really strong energy right now, you guys. This is something current. Maybe you have a child with someone, or you know, you're co-parenting and maybe it wasn't working out in the past. I feel like this might be a message for you to try and find some type of compassion and try to find some type of peace so that you can move forward and feel better about the relationship, or maybe finally communicate things that you think would be more helpful to yourself and to your partner, whether you be male or female, mother or father. But I think this is better for the child. You know, I just feel like, you know, two people are better than one, you know. So even though you feel like you might have been doing a lot of work by yourself, I feel like being able to delegate at this time and being able to trust in other people, because again, this is a time of reflection. There's a lot of water in these two cards, so that's a time of reflection, and maybe both you and your partner or ex-partner or other parent are both doing some reflection. You may not know, especially with this full moon energy or even the new moon energy that we just came through. But there's been a lot of time that you guys have spent apart from each other, I feel like, and now you're coming together, and maybe you're going to be able to either co-parent or just come to some type of peaceful resolution or truce. And I think it's for the benefit of for the children. This is also a time that you might be feeling more childlike, more innocence in your own heart, clearing off those heavy energies that you were dealing with before. I feel like this is the baptismal. Someone's like getting baptized or getting kind of like a renewal or transformation of their emotional state. And, you know, again, too, with the Gemini moon right now, that also deals with a lot of, you know, keeping yourself busy, multitasking situations. So just making sure that you're delegating stuff and not trying to handle everything on your own, because you do have the 10 of Wands in reverse. So this is someone letting down their burdens. This is your load getting a little bit easier, because normally you'd be going up the mountain, but here you're going down the mountain. So I feel like things are going to get a lot easier, and it could be because you could be walking away from situations as well that no longer serve you. It could be dealing with relationships in the past too, especially if this is for someone else that if you weren't getting along or seeing eye to eye with someone, I feel like you might just be letting go of some situations after some time of realizing that you reflect the relationships that you're in. You are a mirror image of some of the relationships that you have been dealing with through moon cycles, through time. Okay, so I feel like now this too, here with this energy, this is usually someone waiting for their ships to come in. But when it's in reverse, I feel like this could be a download of information, especially with the full moon energy that we're going to be getting tomorrow or whenever you get this message, because the full moon energy is really positive and it's a lot of downloads of information for even days later. So check my other videos as well. But I feel like someone's going to be able to understand the road that they're going to be on, and they're going to understand why their intentions are, or they're going to be able to make clearer intentions now that this full moon energy is here. This is something that you can embody. This is something that can empower you. This is also a time to put your crystals out. As you can see, there's crystals in this moon energy, I feel like, and start to set the intentions and have your tools work for you. And being able to get more some more knowledge and some more wisdom with this full moon energy. Okay, so this is a really exciting time for everyone. I feel like everyone can be in a real positive vibe right now, and definitely still have a path to take, but taking that path with more assurance, wisdom, and set intentions. Okay, because this is like setting your intentions correctly. Okay, and this could be taking negative karma and making it good karma with the 3. Okay, and then possibly too with the Scorpio energy still in Mercury, and Gemini energy still in the moon, and now Capricorn being in the sun. I feel like this is you, you know, this is some situations maybe dealing with a third party, maybe with, again, relationships in the past that didn't work out. I feel like you understand why those pains happened, and I feel like you're gonna become stronger because you're still standing. You haven't fallen over. If you have, you've gotten up at this point, and you're dead in some situations. I personally did a bonfire, and I burnt some memories up in the fire, and I set intentions, and I had a release. This was a day for me to release some past behaviors and thought forms that I didn't want to carry into this full moon energy that we're going to be going into and into 2019. So this is the time that you are purging your heart, you know, clearing it so it's open again, and so that you can be a victor and not a victim to your own circumstances, okay? So if it was dealing with some third-party situations, I feel like you're not going to, you're going to think more stronger of yourself. You're going to be more confident. You're going to know your own self-value. You're going to see how strong you are, and that you don't have to take breadcrumbs, because I see birds in this. So it's like you know that you are worth more than just breadcrumbs, okay? So, and you will wait and love yourself and take care of yourself. This is nurturing as well too. And then, like I said, we have the Ten of Wands, letting down burdens, you know, situations that made you feel like you had to have your heart on guard, or maybe you had to have your heart you know, hurt, and past breakups and relationships. I feel like you're letting those go. You're forgiving more. This is compassion as well, because on here, this is normally this is a strong horse, and this is past relationships, because this could have been a summers ago energy, okay? This is completion of some situations too. This is a man that's on a really strong horse, but he's weak himself, you know. And I feel like this is possibly some dramas, some traumas, and some situations that might have happened in the past, may have happened this year, or in the last 10 years, really. And I feel like you're going to be letting go of some burdens, letting go and forgetting, and just lightening your load. Again, delegating some situations, especially with this Two of Cups here, and just taking on what you can handle. And not being overburdened anymore, okay? Someone's had a lot of burdens in the past and taken on a lot of other people's responsibility and bullshit, and I just feel like now, you know, you're not going to have all this baggage, okay? And you're definitely not trying to take that into the new year, at least you shouldn't be, okay? So I feel like things should be coming to a completion, and if they're not, this is a card to tell you that you should finally lighten your load, okay? So, because when you go upside down, that's making things feel, it's like using the water. This Cancer is buoyancy, you know, like when you are pregnant, or you're trying to create something, if you're a woman, or even if you're a male, you know, when you get in the water, you're a lot lighter. Even though you have a lot of stuff around you, it makes everything lighter. So I feel like getting in touch with your emotion side as well will help. You know, also crying, grieving, get it out of your system, okay? And let it go. This is the time to let go right now, especially with that Ten of Wands right there. And letting go, intentionally letting things go. Like letting it go so that new intentions can be created. Especially, again, with the Three of Wands energy right here. Because this new full moon energy is amazing, and it only comes once ever so often. And it is the trifecta. So it is a meteor shower. It is the winter solstice, and it is full moon energy, okay? So Three of Wands is really right now is the time to set your intentions, people, okay? That's why I'm doing this video. All right, and then I feel like with this Page of Wands, this is more reflection. This is current energy right now. And I feel like this is you deciding what you're going to let in your heart space, what you're not going to let in your heart space. If you're going to deal with past relationships, this is, again, that full moon energy that we're about to go into. And I feel like you're going to get some clarity on some situations. This is current energy as well, too, with the Queen of Swords. This is you making some decisions and finally birthing and creating really the abundance, the life that you've always wanted after some time of reflection, okay? And I feel like you're going to get some information, a lot of downloads, a lot of clarity, and this is you also using your emotional and your intuition with your logic as well. There's going to be a balance to a situation, okay? Because that is what's going to give you this full card energy. And once you have that Hermit, these two cards here, the Page of Cups and the Hermit, to me signify the same thing: getting the information, getting clarity, getting understanding, either through meditation, like I said, and finally saying, you know what, I'm going to make the decision for myself. I'm going to be independent. And this is also the cold moon with the Cancer energy. So I feel like this is going to help you really just cut through the bullshit. This is going to help you make decisions for once and for all and move forward freely. And again, using your emotional, your intuition, and your logical side. There's a balance there, okay? And again, something is like going to be created out of this transformation that you've been through. Maybe even the dark night of the soul, being alone a lot of the time, and healing relationships here. And you know, being selfless in some ways, but also being compassionate and having patience, and just open to receive and being thankful for all these downloads, for all this information that you've been getting. Okay, there's a lot of download. There's a lot of activity going on right now, especially again since we're coming out of the Sagittarius moon or Sagittarius sun with that luck and expansion. This is the time of expansion right here. You see a lot of that going on. And before this Queen of Pentacles, this is current energy right now, this Capricorn Sagittarius energy, this transition, going more thinking more or less of not just all about a material and ego. I feel like this is ego death right here too, and just really trying to reset those intentions and take on this full moon energy and really just embrace this new beginning that you're gonna have, okay? And just lightening your load along the way, okay? Forgiveness, compassion, learning from mistakes that have already happened, learning that nothing is a mistake, that your soul needed you to learn or experience certain things so that you can be this Queen of Swords right here. And I feel like this is current energy right now too. Queen of Swords is normally Libra, Virgo energy. So this is creating a balance too, like I said, with your emotional and with your logical side, okay? After some deep attempts to and actual abilities to communicate with your higher self, okay? So yes, you're on a journey by yourself. You realize that. But again, if you have some children with someone else, I feel like this is the time to heal those wounds. Or if this is a parent relationship that you have, I feel like this is the time to go ahead and forgive. And because this is a reflection of you. This is not something that you, with this full moon energy, that you want to keep continuing negative cycles of, okay? This is a great time for healing, getting that download tomorrow or in the next couple of days too, because of that trifecta, and really just empowering yourself, because through pain there's power, okay? Through pain right here, here's your power, okay? So again, you guys, take care of yourselves, be gentle to yourselves, forgive, and just set really good intentions for your higher good, not just on an ego basis, but really just what's going to help you, what's going to make you happy, what's going to make you want to be creative, what's going to make you put a smile on other people's faces and keep one on yours, what's going to help you sleep at night, okay, you guys? So this is the message right before full moon. Today is 12/21, but whenever you receive this message, that's when you're supposed to receive it. And again, leave me feedback. Let me know if this resonates with you guys. And love you so much. Please like, subscribe, and share.